Have you ever heard the phrase, opposites attract? In the world of attachment theory, this idea often comes to life in the pairing of anxious and avoidant individuals. These dynamics can feel magnetic, creating a unique and often intense connection. But what happens when this attraction moves into the bedroom? Does the tension between these opposite attachment styles create better sexual chemistry, or does it make intimacy more complicated? In this video, we'll explore how anxious and avoidant pairings play out in physical intimacy. We'll dive into why these pairings can feel so passionate, the challenges they face, and whether this dynamic can lead to lasting fulfillment or just temporary sparks. The pairing of anxious and avoidant attachment styles often happens because each partner's behaviors trigger the other's deep-seated emotional patterns. The anxious partner craves closeness and validation, while the avoidant partner values independence and space. This creates a push-pull dynamic that feels charged with intensity. For the anxious partner, the avoidance distance can make their moments of connection feel even more special. For the avoidant, the anxious partner's pursuit can create moments of closeness they might not naturally seek out on their own. In the bedroom, this dynamic can translate into heightened sexual chemistry. The anxious partner may bring passion and a desire to please, while the avoidant partner's reluctance to connect emotionally can create an air of mystery or intrigue. These contrasting energies can spark a physical connection that feels electric, at least at first. While the initial chemistry between opposites can be intense, it often comes with challenges that make sustaining a healthy, intimate relationship difficult. For the anxious partner, physical intimacy might feel like a way to gain reassurance and emotional closeness. They might overanalyze their partner's reactions in the bedroom, worrying about whether they're loved or desired. For the avoidant partner, intimacy can feel overwhelming or even threatening. While they might enjoy the physical aspects of sex, the emotional vulnerability it requires can trigger their need for distance. This can lead to a pattern where the avoidant partner pulls back after moments of closeness, leaving the anxious partner feeling rejected or insecure. Over time, this dynamic can create frustration and resentment for both individuals. One of the key challenges in these pairings is that the passion often stems from the tension between the two attachment styles. For the anxious partner, the avoidance reluctance to connect fully can make physical intimacy feel like a conquest or validation. For the avoidant partner, the anxious partner's pursuit might feel both enticing and overwhelming, creating a dynamic that's hard to sustain. This push-pull cycle can lead to moments of intense passion, followed by emotional distance, leaving both partners feeling unsatisfied. While the chemistry might feel exciting, it often lacks the emotional depth and security needed for long-term fulfillment. The good news is that anxious and avoidant pairings aren't doomed to fail. They just require a lot of self-awareness and effort from both partners. Open communication is key. For the anxious partner, learning to express their needs without overwhelming their avoidant partner can help create a sense of balance. For the avoidant partner, recognizing their fear of vulnerability and taking small steps toward emotional openness can make intimacy feel less intimidating. It's also important for both partners to work on building a sense of security within themselves. Anxious partners can benefit from practices that build self-worth and reduce the need for external validation, while avoidant partners can focus on understanding and addressing their discomfort with closeness. Therapy, whether individual or as a couple, can be a valuable tool for navigating these dynamics. By addressing the underlying fears and patterns that drive their behaviors, both partners can create a relationship dynamic that feels less like a cycle of tension and more like a partnership built on trust and mutual respect. Opposite attachment styles can create intense sexual chemistry, but sustaining a healthy and fulfilling relationship requires more than just passion. By understanding the dynamics at play and working to create emotional safety, both partners can find a balance that allows for deep connection and lasting intimacy. If you're fascinated by how attachment theory influences relationships and intimacy, I've written several books exploring these topics. You can find them all on Amazon by searching my name, Sacha Vauclair, in the search bar. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What's one insight about attachment styles and intimacy that resonates with you? Until next time, take care and remember, understanding yourself is the first step to building meaningful, secure connections.